the Vikings burner at wide receiver. He was a game breaker last week, over 200 yards receiving. It's the Vikings and the Lions.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3 quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the... Team Forrest, 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Powell. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll try the left side. Jenkins. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Detroit.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Booth. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
To throw on 3rd down. Booth. Now he'll throw deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Another timeout called by the Vikings now. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Boom. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away. Incomplete.
Anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 65 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Point after right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. easily take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Lions to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Back to throw. Powell being chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Operating from the gun. Powell. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
They'll run on first down. It's Jenkins. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. 3 yards there. Good enough to keep the drive moving.
Use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
First down. Powell. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Looking to throw. Powell. Touchdown.
Kyle Pitts.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
From the gun on 3rd down. Booth. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down to our message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a bone of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 119 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Hands it off out of the gun. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Booth. Over the middle, complete. It's Pierce. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Vikings are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle, and they're back within a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Throwing to start the drive. Powell. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Powell. And that's off the mark. Incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to work this down to about the... line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Jenkins looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
Touchdown, Detroit!
Kyle Pitts.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays.
And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Throwing to start the drive. Boom. That's complete to Pierce.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
To throw on 2nd down.
Powell. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and forever. Looking to throw. Powell.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Throwing on 1st down. Powell. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Powell. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that going back and watching tape and being able to say, we were that close to achieve.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. To throw again. Booth. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And here's a handoff out of the gun. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Operating from the gun. Booth. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From a yard out. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. 5 plays there on that drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Throwing to start the drive. Powell. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. On second down now, it's Jenkins. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, Powell. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2nd and 11 now. Up the middle they go. Jenkins. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in after